Yodi Wody, what it do, man? It's your boy Mouce, and I'm chilling with thatill.com.
So you was just up in New York City doing the acting and stuff like that. How was that, and how do you feel about New York City and what they got going on up there?
Man, shout out to everybody up top, man. You know, first off, you feel me, I got nothing but love for New York. You feel me, every time I'm up there, they show you, boy, like, man, love. So it's just, you know, nothing but love for New York. And the acting thing, you know, we're working on a few big things right now, so I don't want to announce nothing yet, but I'm just, you know, waiting to hear a few, you know, we're just going to have some big news coming soon.
Right, I feel you.
But as far as New York, compared to like how we were doing it down here or whatnot, like New York, man, going up there showed me like, man, I feel like a lot of people in New York, as far as artists and stuff like that, they don't realize the resources and opportunities they have right there at their fingertips.
Right.
So somebody like me compared to here, yeah. Somebody like me that's, you know, from here, I get up there, man, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like, all this is like, yo, this right here.
Hot 97.
Like, I didn't say, you know what I mean? Everything's right there. So it's like, you know, I get it with like a crazy hustle. You feel me? So,
right. So what's the balance?
Much love, man.
What's the balance between acting and rapping, and how do you manage that and stuff like that?
Man, I think it's just, you know, everything in life, you gotta have some type of balance. You feel me?
Right.
You gotta have balance between, you know, your career, your personal life. You feel me? You gotta have balance between like, you know, time you spend with your family, time you spend grinding. So it's just, you know, finding the time for everything. My solution has always been just cut out sleep.
Right, no
cut out as much sleep as possible and just grind. And, you know, acting is something you have to like. I feel like it's something that's either in you or it ain't. You feel me? But it is a lot of hard work. It's not just, you know what I'm saying, oh, wake up one day and boom. You gotta memorize lines and all that. It's crazy. Right. So, you know, it takes a lot of time. And just, man, you know, you gotta make sure you put enough time into each thing to be successful.
I mean, we was talking about, me and you, we was talking about Atlanta and what they doing up there, and their hip hop, like, you know, they're the kings of the South for real, like, especially on this side, you know, you got Houston on the west and you got, you know, in the southeast you got Atlanta.
You got Memphis out there too,
Memphis,
you know, historically,
Juicy J,
yeah, you know,
3 6 Mafia.
J, you know what I'm saying?
Well, so how do you feel about Atlanta and what they do compared to what people doing out here in Orlando? Like, how you feel about that?
I mean, Atlanta is damn near like the New York of the South.
Hell yeah.
Like, even from just, we go up there, you know, it's a lot of transients up there too. A lot of people from up top came down to Atlanta and stuff like that. But
everybody goes to Atlanta.
I mean, everything got to go through Atlanta as far as the South. I want to say it's like the New York of the South. But I mean, Orlando, to be honest, like, us as a city, we the 11th media market out there in the nation, you feel me? So it's not like we miles behind, you feel me, places like Atlanta, places like Houston, places like Memphis. The only, like, the biggest difference to me, because I lived up there for a while, and shout out to the A, much love to everybody out there.
Alright, so live in Atlanta too.
That's 6, 7, 8. And then you know, from being up there, that it's like, the artists all kind of like, it ain't no like hippies in a love fest holding hands,
right.
But the artists all stick together to a certain extent. You feel me? They stick together, and you know, they realize that even if it's not to be like a good person, you feel me, or to, you know what I mean, put out good energy, at least they realize that, hey, it's gonna help my career. Right. You feel me? Jeezy, you know what I mean? Like, it helps his career to have the new hot rapper, Future, on his song. Right. You feel me? But people in Orlando gotta understand that. Artists, you feel me, in Orlando, that's what I'm talking about, is the artists. Gotta understand that, man, you know what I'm saying? Nothing gets done with one. Right. Everybody in Orlando just wanna be that one guy. You know
to put the city on the map. Right.
That's what the problem is. Everybody wanna be that one guy to put the city on the map, but it's not even about that.
Hip hop is a unification, man.
Your city gets on the map when it's a scene.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When it's a scene. Atlanta doesn't get on the map just because Jeezy. Right. Atlanta doesn't get on the map just because T.I.
Okay.
Atlanta doesn't get on the map just because Outkast, just because 2 Chainz. They're on the map because all of them are from Atlanta, and to be honest, most of them are all working together.
True. True. So you linked up with Burn One out of Atlanta.
Oh yeah, out of Atlanta.
Well-respected DJ, around hip hop. Most people, know who he is. How did that come about, and how do you feel other artists working with the DJs such as Burn One to do a mixtape?
Well, me and Burn, we kind of go back on some like we met each other like at the right time. You feel me? When we both was, coming up doing different things. When I first met him, he was going by like all these different aliases. Like he was DJ Burn One, for his mixtapes.
Right.
But he had like a different alias for his beats. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple different aliases for his beats. And his website was not like tightly affiliated and stuff like that. So it's like, we kind of go back. And the project Till the World Blow Up, we have been working on that like, for a few years. You feel me? Like not just like steady every day in the studio, but like, putting in work. You feel me? Over time.
Right.
Putting those records together, it just came together organically. Right. It wasn't something like, all right,
2 months, 4
Yeah, let's get in the studio all day, every day, 48 hours, and make a song.
Right.
Make hits. So it was something that was just like, it came together over time. You feel me? Like, I was just doing records, and after a while, I was like, damn, we already got 4 or 5 records together. Let's do it. Let's do a whole album. So that's how that came about, man. And, as far as artists working with a DJ, man, I feel like that's very important because at the end of the day, the DJ is the one that plays music.
Yeah, man.
So
they
you want
in the club,
a DJ.
they spinning your record.
Yeah, you want a DJ. You want as many DJs, and you want every single DJ on the face of the earth familiar with your music. You feel me? So that's good, but there's pros and cons too. Because if the DJ is not pushing with you, the DJ is not pushing that mixtape with you, and the DJ is not playing your music, it's just like you pay somebody to scream over your tracks saying, fuck your songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to be on the same page with that, and the DJ's got to be willing to put in that promo too. If not, you might as well just put out the tracks by themselves. So other DJs can play them without somebody else screaming over them. Exactly.
So you released the video for My Shoes. That was probably one of the dopest tracks off the mixtape. Definitely, it got a good response. How do you feel that track did? How do you feel about that song?
I mean, like that song. Every song means a lot to me. Every song has a story. But that song just, the place that it came from, how it happened, how I recorded it. Like one of my homegirls had just died. Like while I was in the studio, I get the call. Like right before I managed to record, but my boy Alvaro's calling me to tell me, Ashley Williams, who's a real close friend of mine, died. And so, like, you can't duplicate the way that I felt when I made that record. Right. That's right when I'm going into the booth. That's why at the beginning of it I said, R.I.P. Ashley Williams. But it's just a certain feeling I think that it had that, you can't duplicate. That's why I hate recording songs over because it's like you can never get that same feeling.
Right.
But
same sound twice.
Yeah, you can never do it, But the song, as far as the success of the song, it's got a really good outpouring. That's why we just had to do the video for it. I have other more commercial records that we could have done a video for.
Right.
But that's why, I did that video really for the fans because people really love that record.
So who in hip hop is your inspiration, after you hear him rapping, what's the artist that, makes you want to rap, who inspires you the most?
To be honest, I have to say Pac, Tupac Amaru Shakur. It was just what he stood for, you feel me? And the reason that he rapped is the same reason I rap, you feel me? A lot of cats coming up now, like, I feel like, I don't fault them or nothing, I don't say, this or that is real hip hop or this or whatever, but it's like, their reason to rap is just not the same that a lot of, the people that I grew up listening to, reason to rap was, I don't knock nobody's hustle, you feel me? I don't knock nobody's hustle, but it's like, Pac was somebody that his reason to rap wasn't money. You feel me? He didn't even really get to experience the fruits of his true success.
Right. So
You know what I'm
young, you feel me? Especially Biggie, 2 albums. Only Biggie did 2 albums. A lot of people don't even realize that's how great he was to do 2 albums and sell 20 million.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's crazy. So you know we smoking the weed and shit, the blunt. What's your favorite weed strain, yo? If you gotta smoke any weed, man, what you wanna smoke, man?
I got to. First, let me say this shit is all props and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
is all props. You know, it's legal purposes. You know, but tell you, man, I was out in Cali, man. You know what I'm saying? And came up on some shit, man. Green Dot.
Green Dot.
The Green Dot. That's actually the name of the shop and everything.
Right.
The Green Dot. You know what I'm saying? They have their specialty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Their special strength. You know what I'm saying?
Green Dot.
It ain't bad, man. The Green Dot. You know what I'm saying? So if you're out there, you know what I'm saying? You're in LA. Holla at the Green Dot. Look it up. Google it. You feel me? So